Hey everyone, buenos dias and good morning. Today is your day. Make it a good one. I'm Janine, and this is Quest for You, the podcast that will help you explore the possibilities in life that you did not think were possible. So let's talk about mornings. Why are mornings important? Why do I suggest to listen to this podcast in the morning? I'm going to give you a little story. I was a runner for many years. In my younger years, many years ago. And that was a time when I was, still unsure about life. I had a busy social agenda. I had a new job, a new career. And I didn't have really any major routines in life. I just got up every morning and did my thing. So I decided I needed a little bit more exercise because the office work started getting to me. And so I decided to run. And I wanted to run daily. I kind of had that feeling that if I make it a daily thing, I'll probably be able to stick to it. So I started running in the afternoons. But I realized it was really hard, especially after coming home from a long day of work. There was just so many things that were interfering with my afternoons. Invitations to happy hour, just being tired, traffic, and so on. I just felt that I wasn't really 100% in control of my afternoons. Then I started running in the mornings, and it was very uncomfortable having to get up tired, and you just barely open your eyes and you have to put your running shoes on. But that was only at first. I remember also at the same time this sentence came to my mind, and I don't know where. Maybe I picked it up somewhere. Maybe somebody mentioned it. There were a lot of people I was working with that were also running. But this sentence stuck with me over the years. And it was this: nobody can take the morning from you. Now I realize it's not entirely true. Somebody could take the morning from you. Your alarm clock doesn't go off and your morning is gone. Or you end your night very late, then you just are less likely to get up in the morning. But I always remember this sentence because in the essence it is true. In that your mornings you have for yourself. And that's why ever since I've been a strong believer in mornings, I felt in control. It helped me. I became a runner, a morning runner. Early morning, out of bed and into my shoes and out the door. It's a good thing about running. You don't need a whole lot. You put on your shorts and a shirt and your shoes and you're done. Sometimes I would run as early as 4:30 depending on my work schedule. But I did this for, 10 years. Looking back, running became my first major routine that I kept up until injuries and a concerned physician told me I needed to stop. I found it easiest to be disciplined first thing in the morning. You don't have to battle with anyone or anything. You don't have to say no to anybody or to anything. All you have to do is set your alarm a little earlier and get up. It's only one thing to do, only one decision to make, only one thing. Whereas in the evening, there's so many things you're battling with. Invitations, commitments at home. You have to dodge distractions, and then you have to be motivated enough. The morning was always a fresh start for me. New and ready, alive. That's how I felt in the mornings. So today I still work out daily, but I don't run anymore and I don't work out in the mornings anymore. But I have a different morning routine. In fact, I have several routines that I will talk about in later podcasts. But this commitment to start running in the morning many years ago is what I attribute to my success of being able to stay disciplined with my goals. So I don't know what your mornings look like. But if you struggle to get things done that you want to get done, if you have a bucket list and there's items on there you just don't get to, or you're constantly out of time, if you're always a tad behind, if you're reactive, always 5 minutes late, out of breath, or you just forget some details throughout the day, maybe not saying thank you or looking at the person at the cash register. Starting with Quest for You every morning will help you if you're consistent about it. And I'm hoping you enjoy it. You're unconsciously establishing a small routine in your life. So why is a routine so important? I know that for most of my younger years, I felt routines were restricting me. They were limiting my freedom and my creativity. I remember friends telling me, "Oh, Janine, you're so strict about things." It was almost a thing that was not in fashion, especially as a young person. But today, I find routines liberating because I have to think and I have to plan less. So the things that are important to me, I try to turn them into a routine. And that way I can make sure they get done. If I leave them up to my willpower, then there will be battle every day and it just costs too much energy. So by starting with something small like this podcast, you're also training. You're training your mind and your body to stick to something that you really want to do. And it will help you in the long run when you want to start other projects that are slightly riskier and possibly more time consuming. So whatever your goals are, maybe you want to start running or exercising in some way. Maybe you just want to read or write more, learn a new skill or a new hobby. Maybe even start a side gig to generate some more money. All of these things are not part of your current day, and so adding them into your day will require effort, will require some risk. It's uncomfortable. I know there's a lot of people out there that have visions and they go after them and pursue them like there is no tomorrow. I've never been one of those people. And I think for the larger majority of us, we struggle more, we hesitate, we think, we overthink, we procrastinate, we lose focus, we talk ourselves out of it, and we just have a million excuses. So for us, we need to start small. We need to take small baby steps every day to train our mind and our body that it's okay to move forward. And this is why I designed Quest for you, to become part of your routine. So you can start a routine. And this is also why I record daily episodes, because I think it's important you have something every day. Remember that small steps taken every day, taken consistently, will lead to accomplishments of big goals. Key word here is consistent. So I want to end this podcast today with giving you a small task. I want you to think about your life and the things that you really want to do, but you just haven't gotten around to. And ask yourself, what are you doing about it? How could you make time for something that would make you happy, would help you become a better person, a more fulfilled person? So I will give you a list of 12 priorities that John Maxwell uses. Please write them down if you have a chance and think about them. Which one of these, and I want you to just pick one, speaks to you? Which one calls out to you as an area that is important to you and that you're just currently not dedicating the right amount of time to in a consistent manner? So just think and let them speak to you as I read them to you. Number 1 is attitude. What's your attitude every day? And are you displaying the right outlook on life? 2 is priorities. We just talked about priorities. Are you acting on the things that are most important to you consistently, daily? Number 3 is health. Is health important to you? Is it something that is part of your consideration every day when you get up? Number 4 is family. Are you taking care of the people that you love? Are you communicating to them consistently and give them the attention that they require? Number 5 is thinking. Are you using good thoughts every day? Number 6 is commitment. Are you sticking to the things that you say you are doing? Do you keep your promises? Number 7 is finances. How are you managing your money? Number 8 is faith. Do you have something that you can pull your inner strength from? Is it a religion? Is it just something you believe in? It could be as simple as nature. Where do you pull your strength from? Number 9 is relationships. Are you initiating and are you investing in relationships daily? Or are you just ignoring everyone because you think you don't need anybody? Generosity. Are you modeling kindness daily? 11, values. Do you have values? Are you embracing them? Are you living by them? And number 12 is growth. Are you seeking to make changes and improvements daily? So this is it. There's no doubt that more than one of these are important. Actually, all of them are very important. But let's start with one. Which one of these is something you would like to dedicate more time to? And maybe write that one down. So I'll leave you with this today. Take some time and think. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Much love.